Looking for a traditional English pub experience with a family-friendly environment? Find it at the Fat Squirrel Pub and Grill in Rio Rancho. The Fat Squirrel's menu includes traditional pub fare with the best fish and chips you'll find anywhere, plus wonderful appetizers like beer steamed mussels and some of the best steaks and burgers in town.
Fat Squirrel's a great place. The camaraderie of the people, the servers, the owners, the food's outstanding.
I love the Fat Squirrel. It's comfort food, so it's kind of like, oh yeah, it's the same sort of thing I would whip up in my kitchen if I knew how to do it this well.
The Fat Squirrel has an extensive wine list and over 65 different brews to choose from, including microbrews from the Turtle Mountain Brewery, famous for their wood-fired gourmet pizzas, and just down the street from the Fat Squirrel. You're sure to enjoy the Fat Squirrel Pub and Grill on Southern Boulevard, just west of 528 in Rio Rancho. Well, I am at the Fat Squirrel Pub in Rio Rancho on Southern Boulevard with Liz Ortiz, who's one of the owners of the Fat Squirrel. And Liz, it's always a treat to come in here. I just absolutely love the Fat Squirrel. You and Nico have done such a great job in here.
Thank you, and you're always welcome, of course, and welcome back.
Well, thanks a lot. And speaking of welcome back, when we were here last time, I got to help make this Jaeger schnitzel and these mashed potatoes. It's now become my favorite item on the menu. And not just because I got to help make it, because it
I was going to say, did you give up on the fish and chips?
Oh, no. Fish and chips are at the top of the list. You will not find better fish and chips in all of Albuquerque than you find here. And tell us a little bit about what you're having today.
Oh, today I've got the ribeye. Our steaks are absolutely phenomenal. We hand cut them, so everything is really, really fresh. We always use the Angus beef as well, so it's top quality, and I'm looking forward to it. And then, of course, we have our scallop potatoes. They're delicious.
Tell us about the beer selection that you have here, and also the wines.
Well, we've got 20 beers on tap, and then another 65 in the bottle. So we have a total of 85 on our beer list. And then we have about 30 wines. 17 of those are available by the glass. So you can pretty much find something to match what you're looking for. We try to suggest, you can always ask your server, well, what beer would go well with this? What wine would go well with this? And we can pair up the beer and the wine with what you're eating. Like I would suggest a Boddington's Cream Ale with your Jaeger schnitzel today. And I have a nice glass of Merlot to go with my ribeye.
You do some fun things at night. You do some fun things on weekends. There's always the games going on here. So come in on a Sunday and be prepared, because it can be pretty rowdy on a Sunday.
Right, we're not a sports bar, but we're an English pub that has a sporting problem. We do show all the games that we can on TV. We have 9 TVs, so you can usually catch what you're looking for.
And you do some fun things during the week too, right?
We do. We have live trivia on Mondays. If you've never heard of Geeks Who Drink, it's a group that comes in and does live trivia, so you're actually actively answering questions from a quiz master instead of being like the NTN or whatever you have on the screens. This is live. Tuesdays we have live music too. We've got a cute little Irish guy he's actually from Ireland, that comes in and plays his guitar and sings traditional tunes on Tuesday. And we also have 250 pints, so it's a good night to come in and catch some traditional Irish music and get a good beer at a cheap price. So
it's always a lot of fun at the Fat Squirrel. Jaeger schnitzel, still my fave, I have to tell you. 3 bites into this and I'm loving every bit of it. But it's time now to head down to Builder's Source. Jeremy is going to be cooking for us today down there, along with Ginger. So, Ginger, are you and Jeremy ready to go?
Well, I'm ready. Jeremy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. We're both ready. Hope you're ready too, and we will be back right after this.